We're going to do this because we need to show our grandchildren, the kids, my nieces, my nephews. We need to show them that this is possible. Somebody in your family made $1 million and they didn't do it from a 9 to 5.
Everybody moving, making money while we standing still being broke.
I was working at Skechers, bro.
Now you got Louis Vuitton.
You feel me? I was talking about only making, $250 a week at my 9 to 5. And that's only if I was putting in overtime. Normally that's $300 just for 2 weeks. And I always tell people, it came down to that Saturday when my mom had a stroke. I'm on my lunch break, my sister texted me, get to the hospital ASAP. Mama just had a stroke. I don't know too much about strokes. I just know sometimes you die, sometimes you live, So obviously I'm panicking, crying, all that stuff, wiping my face. Walk out there to my manager because he's right there in the front, break room all the way in the back. And I'm walking up, I'm like, man, I know he's just gonna tell me just to go. Because I'm the type of cat that I'm gonna work my ass off for you. I only wanted to be respected as a man. That's it. I come in when it's not my shift and everything. So I didn't think this was about to be a big deal. It's a big deal to me, but I didn't think it would be a big deal to him to keep me there. So, boss, I need to go see my mom in the hospital. She just had a stroke. He looked up slowly. You know what day it is? It's Saturday. Get out there and sell some shoes. Put his head back down on the computer.
Wow.
I had two options. I could show everybody where I'm from. I could show them where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know what? Whatever. I don't need this. Jumped in my mom's truck at that time. You feel me? Hauled my ass right to the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah. And ever since then, bro, it's been up. I had to find how to make money by myself. Because clearly the only person that's going to respect me is me.
Right.
I've been through this time and time again with different jobs. Playing me like I'm a little dude, not even trying to, take me serious. I just want to be respected as a man. I'm like, who the hell else going to show you respect other than yourself?
Amen.
Who knows your worth other than you? So I'm like, okay, I don't got Skechers no more. I can only survive off this job. So in the daytime, instead of sleeping all day, getting prepared for my nighttime job, because I don't got the daytime job no more, I need to be studying. I need to figure out how is people making money on the internet, Because clearly that's where all the money was talked about. So I just started researching everything, You know what I'm saying? And I landed in affiliate marketing, marketing other people's products for them. Because I had a little following at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, handsome women follow you. So I had a little women following.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I need to try to figure out how to make money from this. I need to put products in front of them and see if they'll buy it.
Wow.
So I found a little affiliate marketing company, and every lead you send, whatever, pay you $20. We see. Let's see what's happening. And that's when I officially got a taste of like the entrepreneur life, the little money that was coming in. I get to eat it red lobster. I get to eat it. You know what I'm saying? These are like little joints now, but it's like back then, 5-star restaurants to me.
Right.
So I'm like, listen, man, I'm just a kid from the hood, so I'm going crazy. And that money slowed down. If the company stops selling products, or if they janky, they go out of business. Now you stop making money. It's like, dang, I touched a little money for a little while, like a month and a half. Went away. This is when I started getting interested like in my own stuff. I'm like, I really want to start my own business. But the company was trying to hold me back and say, you don't want to start your own. You might get sued. It's so much stuff. It's so much work in parts. Everybody kept telling me that. A lot of my family members was telling me that. Like, listen, well, you ain't graduate. Drop down to 11th grade. You need certain type of skills and educational background to succeed in a business. I always been confident. Always been confident my whole life. Selling candy at school, you feel me? Partnering up with the people who was beating up people underneath the bridge that you got to get to the school. So I'm making sure, hey, let me take care of the bullies, right? Let me make sure I'm going to get them free candy. So I had the muscle now. So I always had this entrepreneur mindset. I just didn't know what it was called.
So you got 60,000 from the Instagram following that you had with women, and you were selling them a product, producing leads. What was that product?
It was like stretch mark product.
You would never think a man like you selling stretch mark
Exactly,
product.
bro.
That's a real hustler right there. That's
a real
amazing.
hustler. I'm talking about in the caption, yes, girl, you feel me? All that. And it was one of those moments where I'm like, yo, you already been selling products. Why don't you just sell your own? And the funny thing is, I went broke. Skechers owed me $300. But at that point, I was moving because remember, things was up and down. So I was moving to a different apartment, this and that. The check was trying to find me the whole time. And the check finally landed in the mailbox.
Wow.
So I used that last Skechers paycheck. I got like $2.57 spray glue. Right, from Walmart, a little spray, coughing and everything, because I'm spraying the labels on there. I'm over there printing the labels out at the library. $300 is not that much money. So you have to do with it what you can. I bought $100 worth of product, and I had like $120 extra that I'm saying I need to market with this. So I need to find out people who will post my product for like $30. So I'm finding different people. Boom. I remember I got my first $60 sale. I told my brother, I was like, yo, it's lit. Now you got the confidence that you can do it. Like, hold on, me who was living in the projects, me who was selling food stamps, me who was over here working for pennies. So I did it. It was different because when I'm pushing somebody else's brand, it never felt like that was mine. So making that money felt like I was still an employee. Crazy. I never stopped ever since then. Every dollar I put it back in the business. I didn't spend that money until I hit $1 million. I didn't even look at it until I seen 300,000. Then I stopped looking at it because I realized my problem. Once I started seeing money, I started getting money hungry. You start making mistakes. Now I just said, let me serve the people. Because if I serve the people, that should bring the money. And that has worked in coaching. That has worked in every business that I ever opened. Give you great products. You're going to show your gratitude in revenue. I got separate from money, right? I just said, listen, I want my family's life to change. So it was one event that happened in the projects that propelled me to stay on this path. It's the day when I got a pawn shop TV from the pawn shop because, I was in affiliate marketing. It was all right. And I'm carrying it upstairs because I'm on the 3rd floor in the hood. And I'm carrying it upstairs happy because I'm finna play the game. I'm finna play Call of Duty. You feel me? I'm like, I got a big old TV. It's time. Mm-hmm. But she was watching her our surroundings and everything. And I had to take the trash out. She said, take your gun downstairs. Take your gun downstairs. I think those dudes up to no good, please. It's right there. The garbage can right there. I don't need to take because I'm like, I'm finna be up and back. She kept on saying, please take it. I'm like, all right, cool. I took my gun, taking out trash. And we got gravel, right? In gravel, it's like rocks with the sand. And you hear footsteps. Right. That's what I'm hearing. And then the dumpsters, the big dumpsters, sometimes you got that big old mirror that shows outwards. So I'm looking in the mirror because I hear the footsteps. Sure enough, 3 dudes running over there. I dropped the trash. I pulled the gun out. They pulled their guns out. Yo, take us upstairs. I'm like, hell no, I ain't taking you nowhere. Even though I was scared shitless. I'm over here, hell, please, in my heart, right? But I'm talking tough out loud, but I'm trying to get the attention of everybody else. People coming on their balconies, they got their phones out. Nobody calling the police. As I'm seeing, nobody ain't, oh my God, no. I didn't hear nobody say 911, we got an emergency. People are recording because they're waiting to see if somebody gets shot and killed before they react. Eventually the dudes, they took off. I ran upstairs. Now it's get rich or die trying. That's when I poured gasoline on it. I had a mission to get $20,000 to get out the hood. When I hit 300,000, I was at the bank. I had to pay my sister or something because at that point, my sister, she was like my manager. She was pretty much helping us in the kitchen as we was upgrading to an office. And so we went from a kitchen, my home kitchen, products everywhere. The wife like, I need to get, can I cook? I'm like, all right, let me get up out of here. Then it was spray all on the table because we spray gluing stuff still. So we still kept the same basis. That's why I was able to build so much money so fast. So I'm like, all right, cool. We moved it to an office. But I checked and I'm like, 300,000, you seeing this sitting there and you like, and I'm like, yo, I'm not worthy. I'm in the car crying. I'm like, baby, I'm not worthy. She like, what you talking about? I'm like, we just made 300,000. And it was a surreal moment, but we stayed disciplined, right? Celebrated for a second, went right back to it the same day. Didn't check again until I was at $1 million. Getting my hair cut, right? Getting my little edge up. At that point, it was month 6. So I look, 1.2 million. I'm like, I put my phone down quick because I'm thinking it's like the Dave Chappelle episode. Hey, your haircut $1 million, right? So yeah. I put my phone down real quick. I'm like, my heart beating. I'm going crazy because I still haven't checked my money. I just knew I was shipping hella products because I had garbage bags full of products, taking them to the post office every day, filling up the truck, making 2 or 3 trips every day. I knew money was being made. That was good enough for my spirit. I'm like, okay, I know my family going to be taken care of because money is being made. I didn't never add nothing up. I never did this and that because I didn't want to, because I knew for a fact that greed might kick back in. So as soon as we hit that $1 million, bro, I said, I got something to tell you. I got to tell you when I come home. She's like, no, you gonna tell me now. Cause you tell a woman in the car.
She need to know now.
Cause she gonna think that you probably had a baby on her or something. You feel me? I'm like, no, I'm gonna tell you what I call. I hung up on her, right? Pull up in the house. She's sitting there waiting, patiently, whatever the case is, putting her foot on the ground. I'm like, I gotta show you something. She's like, what? I showed her the phone, bro. We sat there, we cried, we held each other.
Wow.
And we celebrated with crabs because that's our celebration meal. And we watching HGTV. And we watching it from a content place like, I can afford that now.
Yeah.
I can get that house. I can get that house. And it was just a calm feeling. No words said between after we was jumping up and down and doing all the crying and stuff. We busting those crabs down, watching HGTV, looking at those houses, those $1 million houses. And I'm like, you can get this now. And that's when I found out I made $1 million in 5 months because it was 200,000 made that next month. I'm like, yo, we finna throw $1 million company party. Around that same time of us planning this, it was like, yo, do we really want to put our face out there? Having all this wealth. You scared because you never had that much money.
Right.
And you know what happened in the hood? Like they was about to murk me for a $60 TV. What do you think they'll do for $1 million?
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's a paranoia that went over us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, we gotta stay obedient. If God gave us this after we stayed obedient, that means he will protect us, right? Obviously, we ain't gonna move crazy. We're gonna make sure we, you know what I'm saying, we got our license and gun license and all that stuff, but we're gonna do this because we need to show our grandchildren, the kids, my nieces, my nephews, we need to show them that this is possible. Somebody in your family made $1 million and they didn't do it from a 9 to 5. Because if you don't have the proof of it, nobody will never believe it.
Right.
So we threw that company party, bro. People who doubted me the whole time walking up, oh my God, I knew you could make it. No, you told me to get a job. You told me that this ain't gonna last. You told me these things, but I'm gonna sit over here and say, yeah. The next day, got back to the grind. $3 million the first year in business.
Bye, have a great time.